You need an elevator pitch, even if you're in college, high school. Who are you? What are you trying to do? And you need to get to it, and you need to get to it quick. Is that the purpose of the elevator part
Exactly.
of it?
To teach the elevator part is, hey, tell us what you do, stimulate interest enough, but also tell us what you want. I think the biggest failure that I see in entrepreneurs is they're all afraid to receive. So what energy do you carry when I have a great idea? Hey, like these guys here on my show, the Rally Flip Cap guys. They have a splittable, and I brought them here to meet you because
I can't wait to see that. I was wondering what those hats were about.
Yeah, so those guys were on the show and they were terrific because they carried an energy like the 120 rule. Hey, great idea, but this is what we want, right? You give us, $1 million for 20% of our company. What's the energy if I'm afraid to ask you, if I don't believe in my company, why would somebody invest in you?
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Over 50% of the people in the elevator don't ask.
And the energy and the ask are very important.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, because
a lot of people are afraid to ask. If you don't ask, you don't get. I love that you've teamed up with Entrepreneur Magazine because I think Entrepreneur Magazine is still the pure essence of entrepreneurship where they're teaching you one-on-one entrepreneurship. Tell me what motivated you about your show. Where do you find the show?
Sure.
And how's that going overall?
Yeah, so entrepreneur elevator pitch. And the idea is that I started realizing so many people didn't know how to pitch their ideas. And they also confused one thing, innovation versus entrepreneurship. There's so many people with good ideas. And then I'd say, oh, can I see a business plan?
Can't execute.
Right. A difference between innovator and entrepreneur is an innovator has an idea. An entrepreneur knows how to monetize it, a direct path to revenue. So my favorite example is Ray Kroc.
Okay.
Because he didn't even have the idea of the speedy service
He was
system.
just an improver.
Yeah.
And a broker.
Knew how to monetize an idea. And in fact, he monetized it so well that he bought the rights to be called the founder, which is what the movie's about. Well, entrepreneur elevator pitch really stresses on let's create a how-to. I call it Shark Tank with soul. Let me mentor you. So we all have to agree. There's no fighting between. We all agree. And even if we don't fund you, we have an entrepreneur fund that can help as individuals. And then 2, Indiegogo partnered with us so that they can prove the judges wrong. Hey, this is a great idea. Watch. The public's going to fund it.
I love that.
Had so many great companies that we either weren't able to fund or we didn't think were a good idea, and we had egg on our face.
Give me a couple of examples. First of all, where do you watch the show? Where is the show?
It's on Amazon, Roku. It's all the digital. It's the number 1 digital business show in the world.
It's doing well.
23 million viewers. Yeah. But Entrepreneur Network likes us to send everyone through Entrepreneur, which you can see it through as well. And we are in negotiations to put it on TV. It was weird for me because my podcast is on Fox Sports and NBC Sports, and I always said, God, it's weird that they put my podcast on before this unbelievable show. But when you're dealing with the sponsorship dollars, et cetera.
You got to kind of play it. You have some guidelines. Now you're going up the elevator.
Yeah, 60 seconds.
And so it's kind of, you got to be quick on your feet. But sometimes people don't realize, ask them what they do. And an hour later, they still haven't gotten to it.
Yeah.
So this really gets you focused in.